And we're back. So I was really thinking, Andy.
What's up?
If because I really want there to be an actual purge, just for some like extra reasons.
Okay.
What would you do on purge night?
I don't know. I'd probably purge night, but I got to talk about my preparations though, right?
Okay.
I'd like months in advance. I'd probably get started with number one, getting trained on weapons.
Okay. So like, what weapons would you want to like get started with?
Firearms.
Firearms. Okay. Like we could go take some classes.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
I just know the basics.
Okay. I did one class recently for a friend's birthday, and it's wild, dude. Just like even like proper posture and able to.
Yeah. Did you practice taking it out from your holster? Oh my God. We don't have strobe lights, right?
We don't. We definitely don't.
Oh, okay. That's why you got the sunglasses. Oh yeah, he's epileptic, guys.
What?
What?
Are you okay?
Anyway, do you know when you pulled it out of the holster? Did you do that?
Yeah, I did. No, it was good. It was tough though. You gotta like actually like aim it really well.
Did you wear eye protection?
Yeah, no, you have to wear eye protection for that.
Oh, like now?
No, I mean, I'm just chilling right now. I don't know.
I'm probably on drugs or something, man.
No, when you're using a firearm, you have to use eye protection. But you're saying like now, like we aren't using a firearm, so I don't know.
Yeah, but
why
he has eye protection, guys.
He keeps doing this. Like it's just like random episodes where you keep saying I'm wearing like glasses or something, and it makes no sense.
I don't know.
And it's just like I don't know. It
honestly
brings down the whole vibe.
Oh,
okay,
I'm
of the
sorry.
whole podcast. All right.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm out of the podcast, guys.
Going.
It's just called Breakstuff.
I was just trying to lighten the mood and talk about the purge and trying to like I don't know make a fun show for our audience.
And then here I am bringing
here
up.
You are and bringing down the vibe, Andy.
I was just gonna say I was bringing up eye protection.
And you keep saying I'm wearing glasses and trying to mess with my head for some reason, and it just makes no sense, Andy.
Have you talked to your therapist lately?
So what firearm are you gonna use on the night of the purge?
Whatever killed Abraham Lincoln.
Whatever killed
that.
like, shit. Like one of the like gunpowder ones that he had to like rifle up. Yeah. The bullets are like that big.
Bullet capacity 1.
1, dude. No, those guns gotta be so hard to handle. Like even thinking like the Civil War, like they're just like I'm gonna get you, I promise. And like
oh yeah. What? Hey, I bought the new model 1890 or something.
The 1890, and it's
it shoots. Listen. It shoots 2 rounds per minute.
You're like 1, 2 per minute. Insane time.
Man, if you're good with it, you could even get it to 3.
Yeah, you get it to 3, man. No, that's so you'd use some like older weapons. So like that would be your preparation.
No, probably not. I'm not gonna use an older weapon. Like if we're talking like real purge.
Yeah, real purge.
Oh, I'm gonna get me something reliable.
Okay, like what?
I don't know. Like what's a school shooter?
I mean, they love the ARs. You could definitely talk to some of them if they're still alive.
I mean,
and see about the ARs.
I don't want to shoot school. I really don't.
We're talking about the purge. We weren't talking about school. You're the one bringing schools into this, Andy. Are you trying to? What's going on?
Okay. Well, with your mustache and your sunglasses, you do look like a school shooter.
I look at what?
He probably owns a white van too, filled with candy. Hey, little kid.
I mean, it's Halloween coming up.
You want to see Jeffrey Dahmer?
I'm just prepping.
Not for the purge.
For Halloween, giving a candy out to the kids.
Yeah,
like what?
Like
what do you
this,
do?
Looking like this.
What do you do on Halloween?
I don't know, man. I don't even have a thing to go to yet.
I like how we both have canceled each other within like 2 minutes, and it's been
which is kind of the goal.
It's the goal of this podcast. Is to
the NRA,
ruin our reputations.
The NRA is pretty happy with us.
Oh yeah, this has been like a big plug. NRA.
We
got guns.
Listen, we're getting $0 from this.
Yeah,
so we're just getting ourselves canceled for $0.
For $0, it's worth every moment.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so purge. So are you like camping out? Are you going somewhere? Like, what are you doing?
Oh, so I probably would have booked or arranged an alternate place where nobody knows.
Okay.
Like My
So
family
you
doesn't know.
don't want to get in the bedlam of all of it. You don't want to get in the
Nah,
melee.
I think I'm just gonna, unless like somebody wronged me.
Okay, like who?
right.
So does someone wrong you? It sounds like someone wronged you. You would not have brought it up if someone hadn't wronged you.
Listen, there's a guy in the control room right now.
Okay, so tell me about him.
I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Okay, so you're gonna do that. Well, I mean, he's not far away from where you live,
He's,
so I
he's
feel like it'd
behind
be-
this fucking wall right now.
behind
It's,
this
this
curtain.
behind this wall is the control room.
Is the
He
control room.
called he called it the biscuit.
The biscuit. It is called the control room. Is called the biscuit.
There's a fucker in there right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him.
You're gonna kill him. So
I'm
how are you
kill
gonna
him.
kill him? Like get in the depths because you've obviously thought this through. So
I'm
like,
gonna snipe him
you're gonna snipe him from where?
from my, I don't know. Remember my prearranged alternate layer?
Yeah.
That. So I'm gonna tell him, hey, I got this layer, right?
Okay.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
So on the night of the purge, meet me at the intersection of this street and this road.
And that's where the layer.
And then
is.
I'm like, please stand in the middle of that
Right, in
intersection.
that
Just stand
intersection.
there for like 5 seconds.
And
all
so
right?
you're banking on him being so dumb to like go into this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he trusts me.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bang.
Bang.
I
Yeah,
missed
take
because
him out.
I'm like, I'm
Not a good shot.
horrible.
But I thought you were prepping.
That's true, but I'm just not good.
You're just not good.
Or maybe I
you're
don't
just
have
gonna
it.
hit him just right in the ear.
I don't have it in my heart to shoot him.
Yeah, maybe you don't. Maybe you just the
If
wind
it was
gets
like
it over
a-
just right in the ear.
If it was like a long range paintball gun, sure, I'd shoot him in the dick.
I feel like you would do that without the purge.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I would. How about you? What weapon would you get?
What weapon would I get? Like, did you ever play Team Fortress 2?
I played the first one.
So Team Fortress.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's the spy, right? So it's the guy with just like the knife, but he's like really good with like the butterfly knife. He's like throwing it around.
So you gonna be a knife guy
So I'm gonna get a pistol, and then
with a scope.
with a scope.
Wait, a
dude.
knife with a scope.
No, it's just yeah, knife with a scope.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that'd be super cool to be like super, good with the knives.
So you gotta get
know?
knives.
I'm gonna get knives. I'm gonna get blades.
I could just shoot you.
Yeah, but I could run so fast that you can't shoot me.
Uh,
your
Is
disbelief.
this anime? What is
Yeah,
this?
no, this is anime. We're talking about a hypothetical. If the purge happens, yeah, I'm gonna be running past people.
I'm gonna be hiding it out.
You're gonna hiding in and out.
Yes. See, part of my prep time is to like stockpile in and out shit
Stockpile in and out. So are you just gonna keep ordering like double doubles and then?
for like a period of a month.
So
at
then, what
least
are
three
you
every
gonna
day.
do with said double doubles? Are you just
It's gonna be in my freezer in my
it's gonna be
alternate layer.
in your alternate layer?
It's just gonna be frozen.
It's gonna be frozen in
And
your
I'm just
alternate
gonna
layer.
I'm gonna put it in the oven or like microwave. And
Okay.
I'm gonna have a good time.
Do you anticipate them being good? Because it sounds like they're gonna be pretty disgusting.
Well, if you freeze them, if you flash freeze them right away,
Uh huh.
I think it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
I gotta get a flash freezer though. God damn it! Right? That's
Yeah.
expensive. Those are like $2,000 each.
I
And
know,
that's
but
a small one.
but it is
That's
the
a small
purge.
one.
But that's
too.
the purge, though. It's like
That's true. How much is your life worth?
how much is your
That's
life
true.
worth?
That's true. That's
Do
true.
you really want those double
That's true.
doubles?
I really do.
I know you do.
A fry's optional. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I do want the burgers.
Mm,
That's for sure.
you do want the burgers. I do think that is fascinating because if we do go through some post-apocalyptic thing, I think that would be one thing that we'd all stockpile. Is like
Burgers.
like well, not even burgers, but like there's just so many fast food restaurants around here. It's like the amount of like stuff on demand just right there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like you go to Taco Bell like with the ground beef and just bare hand it and just grease everywhere.
Shoot up the in and out.
Just shoot up the in and out.
Yeah, and then just get the things.
But the purge hasn't happened.
during the they're not gonna be open.
They're not gonna be open during the purge.
Nobody's open during the purge. Well,
I don't know. Could you imagine you could pull up to a Starbucks and it's like open even during the purge?
that's you.
That's yeah.
See, that's why you have knives.
That's why I have knives.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't know. I just feel like we should have a purge. I mean, like we're talking about all these like this like it's election year. We have all these like topics like abortion, like school shootings.
How about
like,
this?
All of these immigration, and it's like, what about the
purge?
What about the purge?
When is it gonna happen?
When is it gonna happen? Donald Trump, Kamala Harris. What are we doing?
Bro, we can even
Where-
do it.
where
We can
is the
start soft.
purge?
We can start soft.
We start. Yeah. Okay. So what
So,
would
like,
soft be?
One night in an election year.
One night in an election.
That's
year.
it.
Wait, I think that was the premise of one of the movies. So I think we're just doing.
No,
one of
it's
the
every
movies.
year.
Every year, but wait, there's an election every year.
I only watched one Purge movie.
Oh, I've seen zero purge movies. I just like the concept of it.
Oh. Wow, what a poser.
What a poser.
Watch one, dude. It's not even horror.
What do you mean it's not even horror? Isn't it scary?
No, it's just people killing people. It's there's no demons, there's no ghosts, you know. It's go out to the street, oh, dead,
Yeah.
you know. Or if you're badass, go out to the street, killed somebody, you know. So watch it.
Okay, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. All right, but I think that's a perfect segue. It's not a perfect segue, but it's a segue. And
It's a segue.
We're gonna lean into it to our next segment.
Does it go
hard on? What?
2.0.
2.0. 2.0.
So as you guys know from last week, we have started with a new format.
Yes.
Where we pick albums now.
Yes.
Well, one album for
that we would like
review.
to kill someone to.
Absolutely. And then last week we started doing this. And Nimrod's been dead since then. He's currently
dead.
Rotting in the biscuit.
In the biscuit. Yeah, he's rotting in the biscuit.
Yeah, so does it go hard 2.0?
Tape.
Oh. My kangaroo sex tape. My kangaroo stick, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so our album this week, which was upon my recommendation, because I didn't want it to be too proggy all the time, even though we're both prog heads, is Error Zone by Vane.fm.
So I listened to that today.
You did. So I want to hear your opinions, because I mean, I'll just preface, this is a top 10 album for me of all time, not even just metal, but I want to hear your thoughts.
First of all, just looking at it, before even listening to it, it says total runtime 27 minutes.
Yes.
Like, that's short, dude.
It is short, because the album we talked about last week was like an hour and a half.
No, it's not an hour. It's like an hour.
It's like an hour and 10. And it's like 7 songs.
No, it's like 50-something minutes, man.
I don't know.
55 and like 8 tracks? I forgot.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. But
Anyway.
it's 27. Arizona's 27 minutes.
It's short.
It's very short. Short
and
boy.
so I listened to it.
Yes.
First off, okay. I was like, okay, that's either extended range guitars or super down-tuned guitars. Second observation, they have that old school Swedish death metal guitar tone. Where you get a Boss heavy metal pedal, and I shit you not, this is how they got it.
Okay.
Every knob to 10. Every knob
to 10.
Every knob to 10. And it sounds like a chainsaw. Like, so if you listen to like old Bloodbath albums, that's the tone.
Oh, interesting.
So when I heard it, I'm like, whoa, okay, Scandinavian influence. I like it. With that American kind of hardcore presentation.
Yeah.
I'd say.
You've done a deeper analysis than I have of this. That's crazy.
I'm
but I'm enjoying. No, don't apologize. I'm enjoying it. It's fascinating, because I don't think about these things. To be quite honest
so
with
it's like two cultures already. I'd be like, okay, two cultures. Just out
right
of the tones,
the
the notes and the sing. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is like a fusion of like the Scandinavian thing and the American thing. Cool, I can roll with this. So listen. Like what I was telling you, last week. I see where you get your blast beat application from, because when we were playing in Boston, T-Rock and I always used to tell him like, more blast beats. So he used to do them as fills.
Yes.
All right. So, but for me, they're parts. But just that's because we have different influences.
We have different influences. So Matt Wood, who's one of my favorite drummers, so he's in Van and he's in Fleshwater and he's in some other bands. But I never was really a blast beat guy. It's just never been like part of the metal vocabulary that I listen to, which a lot of people are gonna be like, okay, what metal are you listening to? Completely understand. But I grew up with like prog, which like sometimes had blast beats, not all the time, and then I just kind of transitioned more over to like hardcore, like just like really heavy, simple stuff, which the techniques that they're employing most of the time when they're using blast beats is like as fills, which I always really enjoyed. Because it feels like you're still accomplishing the thing, like, oh, I'm playing really fast, and like it's amplifying the song. But for like longer sessions of like time, that's when I'm like, okay, I don't want this to be like the main groove. Like Ali, who was a guest here a couple weeks ago, he and I are on the same page where he's like, he doesn't think blast beats groove at all. And so like when I would always,
fair enough.
So like I get its purpose. I appreciate it more when it's like just like a really fast fill. So like that's what Matt Wood does all the time when he's playing for Fane and everything, and that's mad sick.
Yeah, see, because I listen to a lot of heavier stuff than just like prog metal.
Yeah.
Just listen to Obscura. That's like, oh shit, like that's like Blast Beat City right there.
Yeah.
Like Decapitated. I love it. I love it. And I don't know, I just have an affinity for it that every time I hear it, my ears automatically like zero in. I'm like, who's this? What's that? What's going on here?
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Hmm.
So that's kind of that's kind of blast beat for me.
Yeah.
It's like a magnet. Just because when I was in high school, man, there was a time where I'd listen to nothing else but like the heaviest death metal or just like tech death, lots of blast beats. And I'm like, yeah.
Yes.
And then I went back to my prog thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to, which that was Last Demon, was like, I got that death metal phase of mine and then just put it into my prog thing.
Hmm.
So there you go. Well,
There you go.
Opeth has some blast beats.
Opeth does have some blast beats.
Yeah, especially in the Heritage album
Yeah.
when Martin Axelrod was still in the band. Lotus Eater. Anyway, yeah, but Vane.fm. Yeah, so it's the Scandinavian and American thing coming together.
Blast beat
Lots of they
fills.
like triplet things.
Yes.
Like a lot of the guitar riffs are like taka 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 taka. I'm like, oh my god, this sounds like I don't know, what's that band that I kind of played in with you?
Last Demon.
What was that first track that we did? Meadow Dust.
Meadow Dust.
I'm like, it sounds
Check
like
it
Meadow
out.
Dust.
It's a good song.
It is a good song. We're proud of it.
That breakdown at the end is cool.
Boom. Boom. Anyway, that's what it reminded me of. It's like, wow, this is like a fusion of a lot of things, man.
Yeah.
It's not just like, New England hardcore, but it's just like fucking hit this lowest string, everybody go fucking nuts.
Yeah.
It has its place,
Yes, it does.
but I feel like this is an elevated form of that kind of hardcore,
Yeah.
like a European twist.
European twist, even though they are also from Massachusetts, though.
Yeah, but they have that death metal thing, that old school Swedish death metal thing. It's unmistakable.
Yeah.
I heard it. I'm like, that's it. That's the boss heavy metal tone.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, no, I think I had been like when I first listened to them, I felt very burnt out with especially the hardcore sound people were going for. It just felt very like dry and straight to the point, and it did, like you could just kind of hear the tricks kind of being employed. Oh, am I boring you?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I mean, the lights are bright,
the lights are bright. I mean, I guess,
but I don't think you have that problem.
yeah,
you have iPro.
I'm just immune. You're gonna say I have glasses again?
I said iPro.
So yeah, I don't know. So my thing was they were doing something new. Whenever I know something is like good in my brain, is like it immediately hits me. I don't know what's happening, and it's just like because what I found with most hardcore bands, I'm like, okay, you're just playing like the same like 3 low notes, over and over again, and so it just was kind of a trope. Whereas this, I was like, oh, this is exciting. This has a new and unique sound. Like it has like they have a DJ. They're bringing back kind of like the Slipknot vibe where you have someone in the back.
Mhm.
There's other bands that do that as well, but that's just what came to my head because this is definitely a lot heavier. The mix is really, really freaking good. Will Putney literally dominated it. So good. And yeah, no, I just feel like all the elements, like all the parts are really good. There are like some like what's like the super whiny kind of singy metal genre, like subgenre.
Like metalcore.
Yeah, so there's like some metalcore moments towards the end.
Not a lot though. Not a lot.
Not a lot, but there's a couple moments where I'm like, I don't think we needed to do this.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, it still fits. But some of the best drum parts I've heard, especially for a hardcore context, you remember that video I did in the garage?
Yeah.
So that's still up if you look up Carson and Andy on YouTube. But I basically played through this entire album like nonstop in my garage during COVID.
Dude, I was just gonna say, that album front to back sounds like one song.
Yeah, it does. It does because it just flows. The first 3 songs perfectly flow into each other.
Yeah. And
so yeah, I mean, mine is like unmistakably it goes hard.
Is that the video you played for us when we met in Ecomusicology?
Because you were like,
I was looking.
You were like double kicks.
And then he did a blast beat. I'm like, yo, nice blast beat, bro. I PM'd him like on Zoom. Like
private messaged me and then I was like, dude, we should hang out because I had really like funny enough at that point had met like little to no metal people at college.
Yeah.
And so then when I met this guy, I was like, oh my gosh, finally, like what I came to this
metal
school
guys.
for. Yeah, I was like, thank goodness. But yeah, so no, that's that album is kind of how we met, dude. Like,
yeah. It's cohesive.
yeah, it's
And I can
cohesive.
see why it's in your top 10.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like that's like one of the most hard hitting metal albums, in my opinion.
So does it go hard? Of course it does.
Of course it does.
It's top 10, dude.
Andy, it's time to go into your corner. Andy's gross corner.
I love how our voices were oscillating.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like, Nimrod, come out here. Where's Nimrod?
I don't know. Maybe he's not
Can
listening.
we do that again? Okay, guys, Nimrod has perfect pitch. Do that again. Note.
G.
Were we both G or?
I mean, one of you was like a little lower. But
See? That's why we got Nimrod.
That's
See
why
that?
Nimrod's in the
it
biscuit.
combined into an imperfect G.
Somebody was a few cents off.
Oh,
Or both. Both,
yeah, no, I
both.
don't know. We probably were both super off.
Yeah, we were like a quarter step. Like, microtones. Anyway, that's for another day.
Okay. Anyways,
Yeah.
Andy's gross corner.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Nimrod. You're literally the best, and the reason this show can happen.
Yeah.
Let's pull up the MacBook.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm gonna let you play yours first, right?
Okay. I really like this meme, Andy, and it makes me very happy.
Let's go.
Okay. It's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty immediate. Are you ready? Okay, go.
Did I have to see it for a second time?
Yeah, no, because
like-
it's so fast. It's so fast. But oh my gosh.
Holy shit, dude! That
I
made me
can't
sweat, dude. Holy crap, dude! Oh shit,
Yeah.
that was short.
Cybertruck's coming blue.
That was effective, bro.
Yeah, no,
That
they
was-
come
that
in
was really
blue, dude.
effective.
Who would have thought? All right, it's you, dude.
All right, let me show you one. Mine's longer.
Okay, I'm sure it is.
Yeah. Here you go.
2, 3. Thanks.
Well,
So this is final?
this is final.
Number 5. Do you think you're the least attractive? I don't think so.
Where do you think you would fit yourself in this one then?
Well, I mean, I don't know because I feel like personality is a big thing. Nobody really wanted to be last, and I could kind of feel that vibe. So I was just like, you know what, it's fine. Like, nobody is a 5, really.
These
You
are
go
so
over there, and then like just shift down.
What would you switch?
I switch her and her.
You go over there. Alright.
I feel bad.
I was surprised at them placing me at the bottom.
Delusion. Don't you just love it?
Are we gonna get canceled? We're gonna get canceled.
No, I don't think so. I think that's just being objective.
Did you see the comments? How
I-
Gorlock placed herself in number 2.
Gorlock. Where there is that one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
I forget what it's called.
Yeah. But I know I know where you were going,
Yeah,
bro.
okay, I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. This is probably inaudible and not understandable for our
Yeah.
listeners. But basically we just watched the video where basically girls ranked themselves and then men would come in and then correct and say off of like male taste and
Yeah.
there's definitely a more heavy set woman that they all objectively placed her at number 2, in which
The ladies did.
the ladies did, and very
Yeah.
quickly the men came in and put
And
her
then you're like
very
last place.
But the girl at the that was last place that the girls put last, she was first.
Yeah, she was number 1 when the guys rearranged it.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
crazy. And like she even said she was like, I guess I'll just be last. I don't know. Like it
I don't
wasn't.
because
It wasn't even like she was like, oh,
I felt like she knew. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, number 2.
the girls
come
were just being
on.
nice. I think because the girls had to communicate. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they had to be like face to face, like you should be in this place. Whereas the guys like they had earbuds in, so like they were just like this.
It was quick too, right? Well,
was.
it's editing too, but
Yeah. Oh yeah. But dude, all
You
those
know.
videos, I forget what the company is that does those. It's just brutal, dude. Like yes, it is in a sense like exclaiming what generally how most people think about things, but at the same time too, it's just like so socially like
it's rough.
rough.
It's
Yeah.
rough, man. But yeah, Gorlock.
Yeah. Gorlock.
Gorlock, place yourself in number 2. My God,
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Like you're
I'm
surprised.
I'm
dude?
surprised.
Come on, really? I mean,
It's just illusion.
mean-
I think she's just probably told herself for a long time.
I think
you know.
McDonald's has been lying to her.
The chicken Caesar salad has a little bit more than I think just chicken Caesar salad.
I think it's just
I think it came with a side of fries and a burger.
and a whole ass person.
A person. Oh man, that was a wonderful way to put
Oh my
a
God.
stamp in the end of this episode and the end of our careers. Thank you so much for joining us on Breakstuff. We'll see if we make it to next week.
Let
Have
me
a good
see
one.
if I'm still alive. Okay.